President William Ruto, for the second time in a month, has sat down with more than 30 Jubilee Party leaders barely 24 hours after he met leaders from ODM and Raila Odinga's home turf, Nyanza. Already, questions have begun to linger on whether money has changed hands to ditch the Azimio La Umoja coalition for the government of the day. With that report is Brian Mushiri.
Recent meetings called by President William Ruto with the opposition has elicited mixed reaction through the political divide. Many turning up the volume that the legislatures could have been bought to work with the government, while others holding the view that working with the government could be the only way to ensure their political pledges to the electorate are achieved. Last month, President William Ruto shared breakfast with a host of Jubilee Party leaders for the first time, something that was viewed as a plan to throw off opposition leader Raila Odinga. The meeting was set up on the same day that Raila was expected to jet back into the country from South Africa. On Tuesday, the president met parliamentarians from ODM, drawn from Luo Nyanza. In all these meetings, the president and the leaders continue to insist that they are working meetings. It is, however, common in this country for the opposition to knock from the back door to work with the government. It has been reported that some regions have lagged behind on development for lack of proper alignment with the government. According to governance and political analyst Vivian Ta, it is betrayal of the highest order to the voter who elected the Azimio leadership to parliament.
A place like Langata, where majority voted in favor of Raila Odinga in the presidential race and for Jalango in the member of parliament race, you cannot say that when they elected you, their aspirations were that you would work with the government.
These meetings have been a painful sore to the Jubilee and ODM factions, with Jubilee Secretary General Jeremiah Kioni seemingly looking like a loner in the Azimio consultative meetings. However, the leaders insist they are still firm in their respective parties.
I was there, I heard everything they spoke about. It was a follow-up on the development projects that the president had promised when he was in Homa Bay, Kisumu and Siaya.
The leader of minority in parliament, Opiyo Wandayi, acknowledged Ruto as the president of the Republic of Kenya. What are we supposed to do?
NTV has, however, learnt that some ODM and Nyanza leaders feel it is time for Raila Odinga to retire and let others take the mantle. President William Ruto and his deputy have been termed as the masterminds of the scratch my back, I scratch yours relationship. In every instance where they have gone to opposition territory, the duo has not shied away from reminding the voters and their leaders of the last election outcome.
Rais ametafuta, ameona mtu ya kuamini kabisa mambo ya serikali yake, utawala na usalama ni huyu kijana Raymond Omolo kutoka hapa kwenu. Senator Oburu, the deep state you are looking for, the real one, ni yenu sasa. Mulinipatia kura, lakini kidogo, lakini si mbaya. Mimi nasema asante sana. Kwa ile kidogo mulinipatia, mimi nasema asante sana. Tunaelewana? Na musikie, musingoje serikali nyingine. Hakuna serikali nyingine inakuja. Serikali ni hii.
The leaders from the opposition that have recently shared a table with President William Ruto insist that they are loyal to their parties, but indicate that they have you, the electorate's best interest at heart. Begging the questions, must one dine and wine with the government of the day to have any development splashed their way? Or is the government of the day playing the politics of tokenism? Or better still, has our politics really matured? Brian Mushiri, NTV at Parliament Buildings.